and things are looking pretty good there on the screen. Couple of clouds around, but that's about it. We've had some peaks of blue sky as we've looked out the door today, not just at the preserve, but back here in Providence as well. But the clouds have been continuing to come back in and in and in, and we're going to have more of that as we head into the evening. 72 right now in Providence. It feels like 72. Isn't that lovely? Our dew point temperature back down at 52 degrees, helping us to feel a little less sticky like we were the last couple of days. Now, overnight tonight, those dew point temperatures will go up a little bit. We're going to be a little bit stickier, and really as we get into tomorrow, you'll have more of that summertime feeling. Temperatures around 60 degrees or so overnight. In fact, I actually want to show you how the humidity increases into tomorrow specifically. Watch these numbers. They'll stay stagnant for a little while longer, and then they go up as we head into the day tomorrow. 50s, 60s, and eventually by tomorrow late afternoon, we're going to see a lot of our dew point temperatures back towards 70 degrees. Why does that matter? Because once we hit those 70-degree dew points, that's when it feels downright tropical outside. So even though it won't be super hot, it will be really sticky, really humid as a more moist air mass comes back in to southern New England. You can actually see it waiting in the wings right now. We've got clouds off to our west, and as we look a little further to the west, back into the Ohio Valley, parts of upstate New York, into the Keystone State, a lot more activity there. Some showers and some thunderstorms moving back through parts of that 90 corridor, and even as you're heading back toward, let's say, Erie, PA, for example. Now, that is headed our way, and while it's not going to bring us severe thunderstorms, we are going to keep an eye and an ear out tomorrow as a thunderstorm or two rumble through the area. Saturday, as we start the day, we've got a couple showers around, a little bit of that moisture, some patchy fog tomorrow morning as well, so be careful of that as you're heading out the door. Visibility could be low at times. We are looking at keeping a shower or two throughout the day, and the clouds are going to stay a little bit stubborn. I think we get some peaks of sunshine later in the afternoon, but that's not necessarily a good thing, believe it or not. We would be better off with just the cloud cover. That would limit some of the instability, limit some of the energy that these storms are going to take advantage of later on. Now, you can see the storms forming to our west as we get toward 8, 9, 10 o'clock, and it's really a matter of will one of these cells linger long enough to get into Rhode Island or to get into southeastern Massachusetts. At this point, we're kind of on the line as we move through late Saturday night. I do think the instability fades, which is good news as we get to late Saturday. That timing really helping us out in that case, but we still want to keep an eye and an ear out in case of a rumble of thunder in the area. Now, as we head into Sunday, things look a lot better. The clouds depart. We end up with temperatures in the low to mid 80s on Sunday. Great day for the beach. I'm just throwing it out there. If you're looking for a beach day, this is going to be it. High tide right around 11:45 a.m. or so, 5 p.m. for low tide. Visibility looks pretty solid. We could have some very, very early morning fog, but I do think that clears out very quickly, and we end up with a decent day to be by the water. Now, 7-day forecast showing you that afterwards, Monday is more or less the same, although it is a little bit more humid. Then Tuesday, another front comes through, showers and a thunderstorm or two coming back into the forecast. Wednesday looks better. Thursday is not bad. Could see a super late night shower, but anything we'll see at that point is very, very limited. Friday, the 4th of July, looking pretty good.